Hi, I'm Raquel, and this is my family. Join us on this wonderful journey as we build our dream villa in the Virgin Islands. Hey guys, I am back again for part 3 of my series on us building our vacation home back in the Virgin Islands on St. John. So if you're new here, I've been documenting our journey so far as how we bought land and how we are building our home. So if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2, definitely check those out. I'm going to link it either here or here. And if you can go back and look at that, but don't leave now, stay with me. But anyways, we are actually headed down to St. Thomas today in a couple hours. We are going for a much needed break with the kids. It's spring break and we're taking them down there. We're going to check on the land, and we don't have a whole lot going on as far as building progress. But since our last video where I talked about the plans, I said the next step was to submit the plans to our homeowners association, and we haven't done that yet, but we will do that this week. I need to get in contact with the HOA and see who I need to submit the plans to, because I don't know how it works. It's our first time doing this, so I don't know if there's like a specific building committee or what. So not a planned agenda for this trip. It's spring break. We're just gonna kind of go with the flow, maybe go out to eat, get some good things to eat, spend time with our parents, go to the beach, things like that. So I thought I would take you guys along with me, and then maybe we can talk about the HOA process while we're there. And but anywho, I am packing some snacks for the kids so that they have some things to eat, Cheez-Its, while they're on the airplane. But we are about to head out. So we are on island. Actually, we're on St. Thomas today. Came over to do a few activities, but I decided to come on real quickly to let you guys know what we've been up to since we've been here. We've been to the beach and dining and just chilling out with family. But most importantly, we completed a major milestone in the project. So after we got our plans back, and if you haven't seen my video on the whole process with the architectural plans and everything, please check it out. I'm going to link it right here above. But when we got the plans back, there is a requirement of our HOA to submit it to them before we pull any permits. So that's what we did yesterday, which I think it's a huge milestone in the process. I'm super excited. So in the Virgin Islands, it's not common to have an HOA. There's not a whole lot of HOAs. Usually there's just plots that you buy, plots of land, and then you just apply for your permits directly right after that, after you get your plans. But where we bought this land, we actually have a HOA that is, the land is part of an HOA. So there was a requirement to submit the plans there. To them, I would say. So we did that yesterday, and there is a building committee that is going to review those plans, and so we submitted those to the building committee, and they said that they will get back to us within 2 weeks to let us know that, or to let us know if the plans have been approved. And I believe the guy said that they're not looking for things like floor plan or anything like that. They just wanted to make sure that we're following the building code as required by the HOA, making sure that we're not building anything that maybe is 4 or 5 stories high, making sure that we have enough parking on the property, things like that they're going to be looking for. So he said the process is pretty straightforward, but I thought it would be helpful to explain that because it's not a common thing to have an HOA in the Virgin Islands. We do have one. We were not looking for a property with an HOA, but it just happened to be a situation that we're in. And I don't think it's a bad thing. There are a lot of things with the HOA, a lot of rules, but I think that they're good things to put in place to make sure that the neighborhood is being upkept and all of that. So super excited. So once we hear back from the HOA that our plans have been approved and that everything is according to their building code, we will move forward on pulling permits so that we can start the excavation. But right now we are headed back over to St. John and then going to get something to eat later. So stay tuned because I'm going to take you guys along with me so that you know where to eat, or maybe a couple suggestions of where to eat if you do decide to come to St. John pretty soon. See y'all later. Hey Maya.
Hi. I'm gonna show the channel. I got something to show you because if you want to do this,
Maya, that's too high to jump from.
yeah.
All right, so we're about to head out for lunch now. Today we're gonna try a new barbecue place in town on Island. It's not the normal barbecue place that we go to. And on St. John, there's not a whole lot of barbecue options. But this one just opened while we were here this week. So we're gonna test it out. I'm gonna take you guys along with me, so stay tuned. Hey, babes.
Yeah.
Come get a close, please. So we're leaving from my dad's house. Many roads on the island are paved. Unfortunately, this one isn't. It hasn't been for years, but it's just something that you get used to. That's why it's very important to have at least all-wheel or four-wheel drive, something, a truck, something that can get in up and down hills that are not paved, because you just never know when you are going to be driving somewhere and you have to go up a dirt road. So it's pretty bumpy. So this is the owner. She is running the business on the grill, just doing it all, making sure that that chicken, the ribs are right. They're Love City Barbecue. They're really close, actually in Cruz Bay, close to the fire station. That's my mom. She's getting her food. Yeah, that's my mama. She actually got the steak and potato salad, mac and cheese, coleslaw. The steak was very tender, and I got the ribs with mac and rice. All right, so it's dinner time. Usually for dinner, when we're back home, we either just get something at home, but hey, that's my cousin. Most of the times we are heading to Cruz Bay to either pick something new or something that we traditionally get. This time we are going to Luvango Rum Bar. It's our actually second time to this place. It hasn't been open for years and years. I believe maybe a couple months or maybe a year. I'm not too sure, but when I was growing up on St. John, it was not here. I know that for sure. So I'm heading up these stairs. It's actually upstairs by the bay in Cruz Bay, so it's a pretty good view. So let's see. Yes, Luvango Rum Bar. So we didn't have a reservation, so hopefully we get a seat. You got space? Yay! So y'all, I just like the vibe of this whole place. I like how it's decorated, really the whole ambiance of the place. Like I said, it's our second time here. The first time you were here with family and we sat outside. There's an indoor and outdoor seating area. This time we asked to be outside, so she's gonna find us a table outside. The drinks are great here. The salads are great. Pizza is great. I also have some wings that are amazing. So like I said, it's a great location, and Peter and I are just gonna talk about our plans for the building and what we have going forward and enjoying the rest of the night. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.